Buenas tardes y bienvenidos a un nuevo directo. Gracias por estar aquí, gracias por sintonizarme. Como saben, estamos haciendo la serie de Control, en la que jugamos completamente Control en directo. Como saben, también siempre les digo que el propósito de estos directos es fomentar la conversación sobre nuestro Salvador Cristo Jesús, sobre la Biblia, nuestra creencia como cristianos y nuestras experiencias como creyentes. Eh, como siempre la dinámica, ¿verdad? Empezamos con la dinámica que básicamente yo les cuento algo de la Biblia o de algo que yo sepa o que crea básicamente según mis experiencias. Y algo que yo les puedo decir es que lo que les tengo para hoy, estaba pensando así que podía traerles y me acordé de viendo, ¿verdad? Viendo videitos de Instagram y eso, como todos hacemos. Me acordé de lo que vienen siendo los bienes y las bendiciones del Señor. Y me hizo pensar en la gratitud, que algo que uno puede hacer, ¿verdad? Cuando uno se siente insuficiente, cuando uno se siente mal, cuando uno se siente impotente o sea, que no puede hacer cosas, se siente perdido, que no entiende cuál es el propósito, qué está haciendo Dios, en qué temporada estás, cuando quieres más y no logras obtener nada, cuando tienes planes y los planes no se dan. Algo que siempre ayuda a regular nuestras emociones, a regular esos sentimientos que tenemos sobre cuando estamos en esos momentos, es la gratitud. Y dar gracias por todas las cosas que el Señor nos ha dado. Entonces, a veces uno piensa como que, ¿verdad? Yo te digo esto y uno puede pensar, pero ¿cómo yo puedo dar gracias? Simplemente, y te digo yo a ti, ¿verdad? Simplemente sentarte, ¿verdad? O detenerte un segundo de lo que sea que estés haciendo y darle gracias por lo más mínimo, por lo más grande, o sea, como tú quieras verlo, lo que tú quieras dar gracias, que simplemente des gracias por algo que el Señor te ha dado. Y desde mi perspectiva, a mí el Señor me lo ha dado todo. Ahora, este pensamiento vino porque también a veces nosotros decimos, pues sí, doy las gracias y ya, y cumplí, es suficiente. No, a veces también hay que demostrar cuán agradecidos somos con las cosas que Dios nos ha dado. Por ejemplo, Dios nos da salud, ¿verdad? Si Dios te da salud, pues entonces tú tratas bien tu cuerpo, tú tratas bien la salud que el Señor te está dando y haces cosas con esa salud. Si tú menosprecias esa salud, pues entonces dañas tu cuerpo. Pues eso no es ser muy agradecido. Si el Señor te da, por ejemplo, en mi caso, yo logré comprar una casa gracias a Dios, literalmente gracias a Dios, no lo digo como frase, lo digo intencionalmente, gracias a Dios, tengo una casa. ¿Cómo yo soy agradecido con esa casa? Pues manteniendo esa casa bien, ¿verdad? Limpia, recogida, o no necesariamente. Yo siempre he pensado, o no siempre, pero de un tiempo para acá pienso que una casa regada es una casa viva, es una casa donde se vive, es un hogar, un lugar donde ¿verdad? Se vive. Normalmente tu casa no está recogida. Eso no necesariamente es un buen ejemplo, pero el simplemente mantener tu casa al tanto, ¿verdad? Limpiecita, que, ¿verdad? Pintadita si puedes pintarla, si quieres pintarla, ¿verdad? Mantenerla bonita, es una manera de agradecerle al Señor por esa casa. Si tienes un carro que el Señor te permitió tener, pues mantener ese carro al día con su mantenimiento es una buena manera de ser agradecido con el Señor, porque si no, estás menospreciando lo que Él te dio. Cuando estás con tu pareja, ¿verdad? Tienes a tu esposa, tienes una buena relación con tu esposa o con tu esposo. Si tienes amigos, pues tienes una buena relación con tus amigos, porque, ¿verdad? Muchas veces estos son bendiciones que el Señor nos da para poder continuar hacia adelante, ¿verdad? Tu trabajo, pues entonces trabajas bien, cumples con tu trabajo, no lo tratas como que, es un trabajo así. No eres un buen empleado y haces tu trabajo, ¿verdad? Eso es otra manera de ser agradecido con el Señor. Y pues sí, básicamente eso era lo que les quería traer hoy, que es bien importante ser agradecido, ya esté en un mal momento o no necesariamente esté en un mal momento, todo el tiempo hay que ser agradecido con el Señor, pero mi punto es que en momentos en los que nos sentimos un poco bajos, dar gracias al Señor por las cosas que tenemos, por las cosas que Él nos permite hacer o nos permite tener, es algo que nos ayuda a regular esas emociones y puedes simplemente hablar con Él y darle las gracias o actuar de una manera agradecida. Cualquier comentario que tengan, saben que lo pueden dejar en el chat. o si estás viendo el resubido, lo puedes dejar en los comentarios de resubido. Pues nada, continuamos con control. Vamos allá. Vamos allá.
Jesse, you made it. And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Let's talk, Emily.
Yes, of course.
Listen, Emily. Screw it. Just tell her. I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through. That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside. But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan. I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. He covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the Ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along. She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes. But one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the Hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan. I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past. I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
Hi, Jesse.
I keep finding traces of Darling, but still can't find him. Where could he be?
But he's usually in his office in research or one of his labs. Dr. Darling has quite a few all around the Bureau. Could be hiding in any one of them. I check myself, but I don't have access to most of them.
Sounds like I touched a nerve.
He didn't let you into his labs?
Not all of them, no. Some had volatile material. It's ridiculous. I mean, this whole place is volatile material. Could have at least thought of a more convincing lie. I mean, how can I work without access to all the data possible?
This place has a bad habit of moving around, huh?
So you notice the building shifts. Did you know that 39% of Bureau accidents are caused by the shifts? It's true. I ran the numbers myself.
So they're dangerous.
Oh, very. Yet one time, a shark got shifted into a meeting room along with over 2,000 gallons of water. It was a tiger shark. Darling's pet research project. I forget what he was researching.
How do people work here?
You said you're an assistant?
Oh, it's just a title. I'm a scientist, a researcher. I work for Dr. Darling. See, when Bureau agents go out in the field, the sites of altered world events, we study the materials, the altered items they bring back. It's always something we've never seen before. And studying them requires new instruments, methodologies, sometimes entirely new fields of science.
Emily really loves her job.
See, there's no guidebook for what we do here. Everything that happens at the Bureau, including the science, is without precedent.
What exactly is the Ocean View Motel?
That's a bigger question than you might think. You see, I have extreme doubts that the motel is a single place. Look at all the doors inside it. Where do they all go? We know that one door leads to the oldest house, but how come we can only ever open that one door? Maybe to open a door, you have to have entered through it. So if every door leads to a different dimension, plane, reality, whatever you want to call it, then I believe that the motel is firm proof that parallel universes exist.
Does Darling agree with that?
I haven't told him yet. I'm waiting until I can prove it.
What can you tell me about control points?
They're nexus points of the oldest house's unique energies. Well, I wrote a 30-page proposal hypothesizing that we could siphon energy directly from them. Darling didn't even get through the first page before he turned it down.
Right. And, has anyone ever used them to teleport around?
What? No. What, I mean, you mean physically? No, not that I've ever heard of. Why?
Because that's how they work for me.
What? Really? Oh my god. More tests.
Let's hold off on the tests until later, okay?
Okay. It's just, wow. I mean, this blows my control point theories right out of the water. I love it.
See you soon.
Be careful out there.
Para ser un buen director tiene que hablar con los empleados. estaba? ¿Qué no era ahí? Se me olvidó cómo llegar ahí. No, nada. Perdió mucho tiempo ya.
Welcome to the research sector of the Federal Bureau of Control. I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries, authored studies of grave importance, and in all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Research sector, huh? Home of the Bureau's mad scientists.
been fielding questions recently regarding HRAs. What are they for? Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the headroom resonance anyway? Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not minor devices. We're not tracking your movements or listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA. Think of them as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified, not water, might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick and painless. Kidding. I'm kidding. We're making more.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
The astral plane. Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid. The board, all linked. Intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes. hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions, apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
They keep that thing here. Doing with that thing?
Someone answer, damn it! We need backup down here!
Marshall, are you still there?
Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
to converge here.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
She's got that right.
More of you? Really?
I see it. Another object of power? They're just standing there, mesmerized by it.
Please state your name for the record.
Paul Warren, astronaut, first class.
And you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia?
Yeah. I am.
And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Your suit is good?
Yeah.
Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
Mr. Warren.
Their brains were fried when I took over the object.
Tito. Ay, contra, me asustaba.
Marshall is right down the hall.
Sin baño. Aquí nadie va al baño. Nada, bienvenido.
There you are. I was starting to worry.
Bueno.
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
Oh, it's charts. Can't find anything.
I see Rangers over there. We have to help them. Forest of positive interactions. So I play this and get in the tank. Okay. Self-reflection can bring answers. I read that somewhere.
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14. No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
As often as I can.
This way to the lab? Okay. You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
Yeah, I am.
Let me hear. Any idea how to make it work?
Y se rompe.
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
I was recently streaming God of War. I played the whole series live. Before that, I was doing, I think it was Unity from Assassin's Creed. And before that, I did Black Flag, also from Assassin's Creed. And other any game that I feel like playing, like I also play sometimes Helldivers or Fortnite. That's every so often when I do. I usually when I do
Embracing the erratic in
like a
audio journey.
single player game,
This
I
must be
play
one
the
of
whole
those sensory
series live.
tapes.
Yeah, OG games. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do to create an audience. Thank you. Me falta uno. After this, I'm thinking of here it is. I'm thinking about playing Ghost of Tsushima. So that's I think another great pick for my next series. Okay, okay. Ghost.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal. These whiteboard drawings may be important. It looks like he was working on something to do with these symbols. What do the symbols mean? The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan. We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab, down in the Blackrock processing site and maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way.
But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go.
I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it. I'm the only one who can help.
Fine. I'll get the prisms first.
Dylan will have to wait just a little longer.
But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks. Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll move there.
Usually, I
Right.
say that
I'll move out immediately.
today quantity is better than
And keep
quality.
an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
I'm with you on that.
With just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
And nowadays, everything is like a cheap copy or a cheap version, but with better graphics, and it's considered better just because it has better graphics. Like Crimson Desert, that is coming really soon. Yeah, that's very true. But some are good. I agree with making some remakes because you know it adds to the experience of older gamers. For example, my dad is a very hardcore Resident Evil fan, and he played the original Resident Evils, but he still likes to play the remake ones. So in that case, you know, maybe, I don't know, but maybe since he's a little bit older, you know, it's difficult for him to try new things. So going back to, you know, old games, but in a remake version, makes him feel more updated, you know. Yeah, that's very true. I imagine that with GTA, the the government is going to even prepare the economy for that, or try to prepare the economy for that, it being such a phenomenon. Because there's a lot of people that will miss work just to play the game for the first time and not hear from it online. But that will be for me. That will be the first GTA I play. I never play any GTA before. Yeah, easy, and maybe it's gonna set the tone for video games again, because multiplayer has changed the narrative a bit, and story-based games is still, I think, is still far better than multiplayer games. Yeah, and probably every major online store will be broken too. PlayStation Store is gonna break, the Microsoft Store is gonna break, even Steam is gonna break. I think for about it was a bit I think a year. No, it's less than a year, because I bought the current house I'm living in October of last year, and I waited a few months until I got settled in, and then I started streaming. So maybe almost a year. Thank you. I'm trying to be. Thank you for, helping me with that. This is the first time I have been that, so interactive. Thank you. That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying. I have I recently opened a TikTok and a Instagram account, so maybe that will help me with that. Exactly. Also, a reference with X2 is the never keep all your eggs in one basket. Well, that's true too. I haven't moved to that part, but yeah, that's
Marshall
true.
knows
But I
something
don't
about
know.
Is he here? Is he all right?
I haven't come up with any idea. That's why I
HRAs
have
first. They'll help save everyone,
Naruto
including
handshake
Dylan.
as a
Once
profile
I
picture.
find him. Can you keep him safe? Like you do with me?
That would be cool. That would be cool. If you can, if it's not so much to ask, send some ideas to the Instagram channel, the Instagram account. It's the Instagram account is the same name as the channel. cool. Thank you. I will do as soon as we get off. I do have a profile picture. It's the same profile picture as the one here. Yeah, it's the same name. Thank you. I'll pull you back as soon as I'm off. Will do.
Hello? I don't know. The lights are off. They should be open.
Okay, we need to find a way to Blackrock Processing. That's where Marshall said we'd find a prism.
During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a butte bungalow closet. They pulled the cord and were instantly transported to the Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream like haze. Inside, they found a door marked with an inverted black pyramid. And just like that, it led back to the oldest house, some 2,000 miles from Montana. Now we're finding the cord in increasing numbers throughout the Bureau. Somehow the two places, they became in tune to each other. The actual physical location of the Ocean View is a mystery. Stepping beyond its walls has so far proven impossible. A place of power, like the oldest house.
Glad to see you're still you.
Ranger Squad, Charlie 7, return from an expedition into the quarry threshold, jet captain 0500 Zulu. Can you please state your names and describe the purpose of your expedition?
Kevin Horowitz, Rupert Well. Our mission was to map quarry grid coordinates G29. Secondary objective, as always, was to find a route from the threshold entrance and maintenance to the formation. Secondary objective was not a success.
What a surprise. And did you encounter any previously unrecorded event or entity while inside the threshold?
No,
We need to get
nothing.
them to a surgical station ASAP.
Do you think we should talk
I don't
about
think they're
the
stable
mermaid?
enough to move.
Excuse me?
Yeah?
Yeah, the mermaid.
Because we are moving out.
Horowitz here found this mermaid in a quarry, just sitting on some black rock. She was singing this beautiful song, and he was overcome with desire. She was so alluring.
I'd say she was more enchanting than alluring.
Fine, enchanting.
Did you tell your CO about this?
No. Because it didn't happen. Nothing happened. As usual, the quarry is full of rocks. That's it. Can we go now?
Fuck you guys. Get out of here.
Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
What do I tell him? The truth is harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
The Hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Blackrock Prism to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling's Blackrock lab.
So to recap, death, disaster, and imminent destruction. Another day at the FBC. Well, Darling's lab is just past Blackrock processing. I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news is, it's right down the hall. Bad news is, a Hiss monster has decided to move in, so that's great.
Monster.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway. But we are just treading water here, and the Hiss keep coming. Salvador would know what to do, but apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened, and well, no one's seen him since. But hey, at least we got you, our fearless leader.
They shouldn't rely on me. They don't know me. They don't know how I've failed people.
You've done a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people and get to the base in Executive. You can regroup there. I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to them.
Aye, aye, Faden. And be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
Arish wasn't kidding about that monster. You showed me the HRA when I first got here, and the machine that makes them. Can you help me find a prism? Shit! They're shattered. What the fuck? Let's hurry up and find Darling's lab.
When the frequencies match, other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where Black Rock comes from.
You heard that too, right?
Dimensional matter.
Black rock comes from a threshold, quarry. So the prisms must be there too.
Contained. Think of it as paranatural lead. Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the Black Rock Line fire breaks are about. The panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need the code for the quarry elevator.
Oh, Emily. The codes. Black Rock 665. Neighbor of the Beast. Get it? We can do that again if you...
Darling's key. This should get us into the quarry. Everything here is crazy. Weird, but it feels right. Like how the world should be. I am in an infinite building leading to different dimensions, and I never want to leave. Even with all the horror. Just the right kind of insane. Elevator's broken. Gotta get down the old-fashioned way.
Tachi, ¿dónde voy a salir yo? Ya. Y párate de esta gente.
what I expected. And there it is, right where you led me. HRAs, the prisms, they mean something to you. I need to get the prism to Marshall before it's too late. HRAs, then Dick.
Any word on survivors?
We've located numerous safe rooms with survivors inside.
Had to take a detour
Waiting
into
on
the
HRAs
quarry,
before we
but
open.
I
Once
found
we can
plenty.
safely bring them out, the survivors will be
Here.
escorted here straight away.
We will start HRA production immediately. I promised I'd tell you about Dylan once you helped us.
This is it. She knows. 17 years I've waited.
Your brother is here. He was once known as Prime Candidate 6, codename P6. We brought him here after the Ordinary event. He was groomed to be the future director. He had talents far beyond any other candidate in the program.
Of course he did. We found you together. We share a bond. Are you with him now?
So you kidnapped him?
We took him in. Your parents vanished along with every other adult in Ordinary. Eventually, his power changed him. There were casualties. He wasn't fit to be the director.
Did you know about this? Is this why you didn't bring me here sooner? Were you keeping me away?
Where is Dylan?
He's kept in the containment sector, in the Panopticon.
My brother. I thought we were the same. What if we are?
I'm going. Now.
I expected as much. I need to go check on something. Something I cannot let the Hiss find. It shouldn't take long, but you must watch the Bureau while I'm gone. And remember, Dylan is dangerous. Do not let him out, Director Faden.
How do I make her stop calling me that? I'm not here for them. Nothing simple here. These people took my brother, but they've accepted me without question. Are they my enemies or my friends? I need to see Dylan. I need to know. I wish you could tell me what you know, explain things. Just stay with me, okay? I could use a friend right now.
Bueno, gente, eso es todo por hoy. Gracias por estar aquí. Te diría bienvenido, pero llegaste cuando estamos cerrando ya. Gracias por estar aquí, gracias por todo. Gracias a la persona que hoy comentó bastante. Nada, emocionado por lo próximo. Y vamos a seguir dándole. Mañana o probablemente pasado mañana continuamos. Si estás viendo el resubido, puedes dejar cualquier comentario en el resubido. Y nada, nos vemos a la próxima. Que Dios los bendiga.